Here are the test scores for the guy you filled out the form for. He scored a B minus. This guy is a risky bet. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's very likely to go far in his career because he doesn't just talk, he acts. He is driven and pushes himself hard, always looking for ways to move ahead. He gets restless when stuck and uses that energy to try again.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he tends to bounce back quickly, even if he gets very upset at first. You might see him lose his cool, shouting, snapping, or looking really frustrated, but he doesn't stay down for long. He uses setbacks as fuel to try even harder and rarely runs away from challenges.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work notice his strong work ethic and passion, but he isn't the easiest person to get along with. He speaks his mind and doesn't sugarcoat things, which can sometimes hurt feelings or lead to arguments. While some respect his drive and results, others may keep a distance because he's often blunt and not very polite.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do really well in your own career, he will genuinely be proud of your achievements. You'll see him encourage you with excitement and maybe even push you to go further. But deep down, your success adds to his sense of pride, not insecurity.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he might struggle a bit with his feelings at first. He is confident and wants to push himself, so your bigger paycheck could make him feel frustrated or even angry for a short while. He may say something sharp or act moody, but he won't hold a grudge for long.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He handles money quite carefully and doesn't like wasting it. He keeps track of what comes in and what goes out, making plans and sticking to them. He doesn't enjoy splurging on fancy things just for fun and is usually focused on what is practical and useful.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives within his means and doesn't try to show off or pretend to be richer than he is. He believes in planning carefully and sticks to what he can actually afford, even if it means saying no to fancy outings or big purchases. If there's a choice between looking good and being sensible, he always picks the practical path.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is caring and willing to help people, especially if they really need support. You'll see him show genuine concern for others, lending a hand or giving advice when asked. His kindness comes more through actions and support than through financial help.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is usually open and straightforward about money matters. If you ask him how much he earns or what he spends, he'll give you a direct answer, sometimes even more blunt than you expect. He doesn't hide his spending or savings and doesn't play games with money.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared between both partners. He doesn't expect you to do all the chores just because you're a woman. Instead, he sees keeping the home running as a team effort. Still, he can sometimes be strict about how tasks are handled, wanting things done properly or on time.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will actually help with chores and diapers, not just stand by and tell you what to do. He believes in being hands on, so if something needs doing, he'll roll up his sleeves and jump in. Whether it's washing dishes or changing a diaper, you'll see him get involved and work alongside you, even if he's a bit strict about routines.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He is quick to argue and can be intense when he feels challenged, often trying hard to prove he's right. You might find yourself in heated discussions where he pushes his point strongly and doesn't back down easily. It can feel like he's not listening to your side at first.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he can say hurtful things or act aggressively. He has a strong temper and sometimes lets his frustration show through sharp words or raised voices. If you're around him when he's upset, it's wise to give him space until he cools down.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he does get angry very quickly, and you should pay close attention to this. Quick temper is not a small thing. It can make daily life stressful, especially when arguments turn sharp or voices rise often. This is a real warning sign.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He finds it hard to say sorry and take responsibility right away. When things go wrong, his first reaction is often to blame someone else or explain why it's not his fault, and sometimes that means blaming you. Being blamed for things that aren't your fault is unfair and exhausting.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
He can be pushy and may not always respect your boundaries or understand that no means no right away. If he wants something, whether it's about talking, housework, or being close, he might press you to change your mind or argue his point instead of backing off when you say you're not comfortable. This is important to notice.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he is likely to take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He may get upset or even act hurt asking you why or trying to talk you into changing your mind. Your comfort matters just as much as his.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
You have to be cautious with him in private moments because he gets angry quickly and can be harsh with words. There's a risk he might use things said or done in confidence to make a point during fights or to embarrass you if he's upset. Trust is built when someone keeps your secrets safe and treats your private moments with respect, no matter how angry they get.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is generally loyal and doesn't get easily distracted by other women. His focus and drive are strong. So once he commits, he puts his energy into working hard and keeping his promises. He's not the type to flirt or wander off just because someone else shows interest.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He can be controlling sometimes, especially when it comes to routines and how things are managed around him, but he isn't overly jealous or suspicious by nature. He likes having things his way and may try to push for decisions to go how he prefers, but he doesn't constantly worry about where you are or who you talk to. If you feel he's being too strict or pushy, it's important to say so.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
Yes, for him, What may look like being protective is often more about wanting control than genuine care. He likes things done his way and can be strict about routines and decisions, sometimes telling you what you should do or when you should do it. This can easily become him taking charge of your choices rather than supporting you as an equal.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and expects both of you to share the responsibilities. He doesn't believe that looking after kids is only the mother's job. He'll step up and get involved, whether it's helping with homework, setting routines, or handling daily problems together. He values fairness and knows raising kids well needs both parents working side by side.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he is likely to lose his temper quickly rather than stay calm. He might raise his voice, say harsh things, or act angry because mistakes bother him and he wants things done right. The children may feel scared or worried about disappointing him as his reactions can be intense.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
He will support your role as both a mother and your own person, but he may be a bit strict about what he thinks is right. He respects hard work and values women who balance family and personal goals. If you want to work, learn, or follow your dreams, he's likely to cheer for you and even push you to do your best. You might need to remind him that your choices matter too and find ways to keep your independence alongside shared family duties.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who will cheer for your career now and then suddenly ask you to quit after you have a child. He respects both your work and family roles and believes in balancing life so everyone can reach their goals. You won't feel tricked into changing your plans. Your growth and happiness matter to him now and after kids.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He's not very good at being polite just for show, but he does care and tries to be kind in his own way. When it comes to your parents, he may skip formal gestures or sweet talk, but he will truly try to help and support when they need it. Still, his heart is in the right place. He puts effort into real support, not just acting nice for appearance. He will expect your family to adjust to his ways rather than him making big changes for them.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he is likely to get frustrated and may make things worse before it gets better. He reacts quickly and can be harsh with words, which might turn a small issue into a bigger argument. It's important to prepare for this and try to slow down the situation if stress rises.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
Yes, he is the kind of man who may be modern and supportive with you in private, but expect you to act like a traditional supportive wife in front of his relatives. He cares about family reputation and may want you to follow customs, show respect, and behave in certain ways around elders, even if he's open minded with just you. If this is important to you, talk openly about your limits and what you're comfortable with.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will most likely support you rather than stay out of it or side with his family. He has a strong sense of loyalty toward his partner and prefers to face issues head on instead of avoiding them. He wants your side to be heard and respected, even if it means disagreeing with his own family.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy. If there is a conflict between you and his mother, he will choose your side and stand by you. He believes in strong partnerships and is loyal to those closest to him. So once you are married, your happiness and respect come first. Your place in his life is important to him.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not the type to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values directness between partners and prefers solving problems within the relationship rather than seeking family advice or sharing personal matters. This is good for your privacy and trust.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Based on all we know about him, this guy is a B minus. This guy is a risky bet from a relationship perspective. Being in a relationship with this man means life is always moving, with clear routines and strong decisions. He works hard, expects high standards, and likes things done his way. So days are often busy and full of plans.